everyone, and welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. Hopefully you've been enjoying our crazy 3 Tabata workouts that we've been doing each day. My name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm going to be showing the beginner modifications to all 3 exercise moves today. Natalie in yellow is going to show you the intermediate level, and Drew, wearing red today, will be showing you the advanced version of the exercise moves. So we'll go ahead and roll right into it. Natalie will help me by showing both the green and yellow version, and Drew will show the red version of these 3 workouts. The first move we're doing is a plank. So for a green, you're going to want to come up against a wall, and what you're going to do is you're going to step a few feet back and be up on your toes and leaning, keeping that back flat. You can either rest your forearms against the wall like this, or you can rest your hands. Your forearms will make the move a little bit more difficult. Your hands will make the move a little bit easier as you hold in that position, really squeezing your core. Yellow and red are going to be doing pretty much the same move. The only difference is yellow is going to be doing plank on their knees while red's on their feet, back flat, butt down, their forearms straight down in front of them, holding them up in position while they squeeze that core. The next move we're going to be doing is a sprint. So for a green version, you're actually just going to be marching in place as quickly as you can, really lifting those feet and trying to go as quickly as possible to really elevate your heart rate in this move. For yellow and red, they are going to be jogging or sprinting in place. The only difference is red's going to be going at a faster pace, as you see there. And then the last move we're doing is sunrise sunset. So Natalie's going to show the green version. You're going to be in basically a crunch position with your knees bent and your back on the ground. You're going to raise your arms to touch your knees or as close as you can, lower back down, and then you're going to lift those feet off the ground as high as they can go. Even if you're only able to lift them up a few inches, that's okay. It's about improving that lower and upper abdominal strength. For yellow and red, they're going to be doing the same move. The only difference is they may be going at different speeds. Their arms are laid out, their legs are stretched out, and then they're going to come up into a V position, touching their hands as close as they can towards their toes in the middle and lowering back down as you see them doing right here. So those are the 3 moves we're doing today. Natalie and I are going to start the warm-up with a nice little jog. So follow along with us and warm up while Drew explains the structure of today's workout for you guys.
Okay, you guys, similar to the past few days, today we're doing 3 different movements, and we're doing it Tabata style, which means 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So we're doing 20 seconds of plank, 10-second rest, 20 seconds of sprint, 10-second rest, 20 seconds of sunrise sunset, 10-second rest, and then we're going to repeat that cycle until a total of 12 minutes is up, you guys, and just alternating through those 3 moves with a 10-second rest in between. If you get lost, it'll be on the screen for you, and you can always just follow along with the color that you're following today, red, yellow, or green. So let's go ahead and get warmed up with everyone. We're doing some trunk twists, loosen up that core, those obliques. Oh, they're still sore.
Yep, just a few more trunk twists, and then we're going to be ready to jump right into it. Drew's just adding a little bit of warm-up in there for himself. All right, you guys, shake out those legs. Make sure you have a water bottle close hand. We're going to get started in just a few seconds. All right, I'm going to get by my wall to get into position for plank. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, you really want to focus on good form throughout our planks here, and this is going to get obviously a lot more difficult as we get further into the workout. But keep that back flat, that butt down, and really think about squeezing your midsection. I like to think of having a string from my belly button, pulling it back towards my spine. 2, 1, and break. We're going to be going into sprints.
Not too bad, not too
So
bad.
get into place.
Yeah, you say that the first round.
I know, first round's always like, this isn't so hard. 2, 1, all out sprint, you guys. This is just for 20 seconds, so you do want to go ahead and give it all you got. We really want to get our heart rate up here, okay? You should be out of breath by the end of the 20 seconds, so really move those legs. Keep going.
The faster you pump your arms, the faster your legs will move when you do this.
2, 1, and break. Good job. We have about 10 seconds to get into our sunrise sunset position. 5 more seconds before we start. 3, 2, 1, sunrise sunset. Remember, for a green level, you're reaching up towards those knees, and then you're lifting those feet off the ground. So we're working both our upper and lower abdominals in this position. Make sure you get those shoulder blades off the ground, everybody, as you reach up. 3, 2, 1, and plank. We don't have much of transition time because for the 10 seconds, part of it is getting into position. So make the best use of that time. 2, 1, and go. I'm showing the plank position this time using my hands for those that would rather use your hands instead of your forearms. Either way, you're still working the same muscle group. Really squeeze that core, you guys. Hold in position. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Right, going back into our sprints.
Whew. Here we go, here we go.
3, 2, 1, and go. As fast as you possibly can. Everyone's pace is going to be different, but we want to get our heart rate up here. You should be winded by the time you finish. All out. Good job. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Sunrise, sunset.
Matt always moves when I do this.
All right. 2, 1, and work. Reaching up. Also for sunrise, sunset, for yellow and red, the more straight you can keep those legs, the harder the move's going to be. It's natural to have a slight bend, especially if you're not as flexible as I am. 2, 1, and break. Get yourself back up.
It's 2 rounds in.
Going into plank.
Plank. Okay, here we go.
All right, and plank. 20 full seconds. Make sure you breathe. Keep that back flat, that butt down. Good job. Hold, 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 hold. Focus on your breathing. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get into your sprint stance.
Oh yeah, sprint stance ready.
3, 2, 1. All out sprint. Really move here, you guys.
When I'm running in place, using imagery helps me a lot. So I imagine I'm maybe running a race and somebody's trying to pass me, or I'm on the downhill part of the hill and I feel really, really good. I use imagery and try and imagine that when I'm running in the house.
2, 1, and break. I'm going to use part of this break to get into my sunrise, sunset position. Down on the ground.
This is the hardest exercise, I think.
3, 2, 1, and go. This is a really tough exercise because a lot of times when we're working our core or abdominals, we're only working one area. But doing this move in conjunction, lifting your legs and lifting your shoulders off the ground, you're really working both your upper and lower abdominals. That's why it's so tough. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, you guys. Get up so we can start our plank position in just a few seconds.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, and plank. Remember, for green, you can do this on your forearms or you can have your hands flat against the wall. I'm kind of alternating between the two just to show you both moves. Either way, though, make sure that core is really tight. For me, because we're getting in the later rounds, you might be shaking a little bit. That's normal. 2, 1. Nice job.
All right.
Getting ready for our sprint.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, sprint. Pump those legs, pump those arms. Everything you got. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Getting down to the more sunrise, sunsets. In 3, 2, 1, and work.
If you're yellow and this is getting hard for you, you can rest your feet on the floor in between sets for a second before moving back up.
Really try to get those shoulder blades off the ground as you reach up, you guys. Really crunching those abs. Rest.
Relax. So.
Whew. Get a couple extra.
Oh no.
Dang.
Get into plank position.
We're halfway
2,
through.
1, and work.
We're halfway done, you guys. Keep pushing. We're almost there. We're on the downhill.
The last half is the hardest, but it's where you're going to see the most progress because we're already fatigued. Hold that core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Every rep counts, you guys. Every second counts. And break. All right, we're getting into our sprint position. 3, 2, 1, work. Move those feet, pump those arms like Natalie talks about. The faster you pump your arms, the faster your legs will go.
Remember, this is a sprint, not just a jog. You're supposed to be sprinting here. Come on, push yourself.
3, 2, 1. Sunrise, sunset.
Here we go.
Nice job, you guys. Way to keep up the momentum. 3, 2, 1, and work. As we get into these later rounds, you may want to count, for example, doing these sunrise sunsets, how many you get through, and try to keep that as a bench marker to try to keep up the same pace for all the remaining rounds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Getting back into that plank position.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, and plank. For green, the further you step out away from the wall, the harder you can make this. Every level doing this should be at a hard position for you. So you should be getting to the point where by the end of the 20 seconds, it's hard to hold it in that position. If not, move up a level. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Get ready for your sprint.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, and move. All out. Everything you got. This sprint should be just as fast as the first sprints we did. Breathe. Pump those arms, move those legs. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You should be a little winded after that. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Sunrise, sunsets. Get those shoulders off the ground, you guys. Really reach up. Nice job. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Oh. We're coming into our last 2 rounds of these 3 movements.
Now on these planks, you guys, as we get into them and go, make sure it's really easy as you get tired to sink your butt down like this or even to lean back like that. You really want to focus on having form that looks just like Drew and myself right now. Just really perfect, strong, and Lynn in the green position. Perfect form.
Back flat. All right.
And
oh,
relax.
and break. Nice job, you guys. Going into our sprints. Second to last time we're doing sprints. Fast, fast, fast. 2, 1, and go.
2.5 minutes. That's all we have left of this whole workout.
Pump those arms, pump those legs. Full out sprint, you guys. You should be going just as fast as you did on the first round. Give it everything you got. You really want to get your heart rate up. Move, move, move. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, get into position. You're going to be going right back into those sunrise sunsets. 3, 2, 1, and work. I know this probably really burns by now, and it's easy to slack on your form when you're tired. But I'd rather have you take a small break, and like Natalie shows that you can rest your feet after each rep and get in a quality rep. 2, 1, nice job. All right,
Last
you guys,
round,
we're
last
going into
round.
our last rounds. Last
plank.
time of doing plank.
Yeah.
2,
Here we go.
1, and plank. The last time you're holding for 20 seconds, you guys, I want you to keep that core strong. Big belly button to spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that midsection. Keep your back flat. And breathe. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right.
Here we
It's
go,
gonna
here
be
we
our
go.
last sprint. 3, 2, 1. Go. Everything you got, you guys. Pump those arms, pump those legs. This is a sprint, it's not a jog. Everything you got, everything you got. Only 5 more seconds. Go, 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 everything.
Go.
2, 1. Nice job. All right, you guys. Last movement, sunrise sunsets. Make every rep count, quality reps. 3, 2, 1, and work. Try not to take a long break. This is our last movement and we're done, you guys. Quality reps. Get those shoulders off the ground. Get those legs high up. Nice job. job. Focus on your breathing, squeezing those abs, squeezing that core. 3, 2, 1, and we're done.
Holy smokes.
Woo. Nice job, you guys.
I'm just gonna stay here for a second.
Catch your breath. You can get a drink of water if you want. We're gonna be moving into our cool down, which the first move is on the ground, thank heavens, right? We're gonna go into our cobra. Go ahead and lay flat on the ground. You're gonna wanna keep your hips pressed against the floor during this entire movement and your legs. You're gonna put your arms near your chest like in push-up position, and you're gonna push up while keeping those hips down on the ground. Oh, you should really feel a stretch right here throughout your core and abs. Just hold it right there. Calm your breathing. A big breath through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice job. Push yourself up for our hip flexor stretch. Gonna go ahead and have one knee on the ground, the other foot on the ground. You're gonna push forward so you can feel the strain right here in your hip flexor while you lean back. I like to use my leg for support as I lean back and hold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Tabata. I know sometimes with these type of Tabatas, you don't sweat quite as much because of the movements, but this really is a good way to build up your core strength. All right, switch legs. Your core should be sore tomorrow. Push through that hip flexor. Nice job. We're gonna finish with just a little bit of a cat stretch. Go ahead and get on all fours. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stick that butt out, arching your back, and then from that position, you're gonna roll that back up, pushing back. Focus on your breathing. Breathing in as you're in this upward position. Breathing out as you come down. Big breath in as you tilt your hips in, round that back. Big breath out as you hinge forward and really stick out your butt. One more. Nice job, you guys. You did awesome today. Hope you are enjoying these Tabata workouts. We love you guys. We're so glad that you tuned in for another great workout, and we can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
One question I seem to get so often from women is, how do I know how much weight I'm supposed to be lifting when I'm working out? And this is a really good question, and it's one that took me a while to get to the point where I felt comfortable lifting heavy enough weight. So the key is that you want to lift to failure. And what that means is that by the, say we're doing 15 reps of a particular exercise. By reps 13, 14, and 15, you really want the weight to be heavy enough that you're struggling to have perfect form. Now, a weight's too heavy if you get to reps maybe 8, 9, and 10, and you just cannot have perfect form when you're doing that exercise. But by your last few reps, if your form's struggling a little bit, that means that you're pretty much at the exact amount of weight that you want to be using. If you can fly through the exercises and you might feel a little bit of a burn, but it doesn't feel strenuous, then you know that you're not using heavy enough weight. So I really encourage and challenge you to lift heavy weights while you're doing the workouts. I used to be afraid that I was going to get bulky by lifting heavy, and I have found the exact opposite to be true. When I lift heavy weights, it does create denser muscle definition for me, but that just helps get that nice tone and definition. I don't think I've ever been accused of looking bulky, and it's the one thing that has really helped me get that shape that I wanted that I never got when I was just running a lot of miles and lifting really light weights. So that's kind of the key. Even if you're using items around your house, you can pick things that are heavier, such as laundry detergent containers, 10-pound bag of potatoes, other items around the house that weigh a little bit more than, say, just an orange juice container or a wine bottle, those kinds of things. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any specific questions, leave them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer them. Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe or how you thought of the workout or how you did in the workout or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.